back. Yes, so I don't come back. And I say, make I respect myself do this review. Because it don't reach like 1 month where I don't talk say I could do one, I could do one, I could do one. So today a book where I want to talk about Believers and Hustlers. Yes, so if you never know, now one of the books where I don't talk about since, because I follow for people who don't see the first draft before they even write the book finish. You know that kind of levels. They easy to be book influencer. Make I rub them in. In case when I don't know, I follow for people who write the book. So Sylva Nze Ifedigbo na the 4th book with this. When I believe that this person don't write 3 books before now. I just said the only one where everybody know that my mind is no longer here where he writes, I think 2018 or thereabouts. But he don't write like 4 books. Well, Believers and Hustlers goes make 4 books where he don't write now. And we do book review for him recently, and I'm not gonna lie on I really enjoy that outing. The first thing where I want to talk is say all of us know wetin happen. I don't talk for that video I put before the book reading. All of us know wetin happen for that church for Abuja. All of us know wetin happen to that singer and his wife. Where even you, where they look me, you follow for people where they run mouths. Touch not my anointed and do the prophet no harm, and all those things when I talk. Oh, they fear God. Even Bible talk and say waiting. Judgment will start from waiting, house of God. So if not for anything, you where they watch the video, they feel like say they cover for this your pastor, where you don't know him and a relationship with God. The way you go set, you go follow for the first people where they could try. If they do cocoa, they carry church for it. I just make I tell you that one. But this first thing where I want to talk, the character where I really like. Maybe even Ehen be waiting me name will be journalists where they try to expose, all these things where they happen for this particular character church which they call Nick Adejumo. You understand? Now Nick wife, you could say after everything with that woman using I see for this man hand, as per that woman where we they talk about in wife for that other story where I first make reference to. You go vex, leave the husband, talk say, oh, God has left him, as per Ichabod, the glory has departed from Israel, that kind of level. Yes, for some of now, where they surprise me, if I go church. You go to say the woman go vex, leave the pastor. Now that I can't say all this in business for some of these people, I cannot even lie for now. And I want to see for this book, it just expose certain things where some of these churches they do. I know they talk say some of them no carry God for mind though. No gonna come look for me for house. But as with the day to the worship God, they go church, they give tithe, they do this one, they do no lose guard, no forget say the most important thing now wait in your salvation where Bible talks say make you pursue with fear and trembling. I want one pastor for this small review. Now I think this book could make you if you they say you go church past the person who write this book, even though Catholic, you go come see say level day for this church, and now some people they carry out first do money. How some people they even kill for this kind of church business. Yes, people they kill. Then say you won't be enemy of progress, so then they will promote you. You're going to wonder, I still God will they serve? So now what thing happen for this book? You be like say somebody die. This if na way come be journalists, come they try to find out what thing happen. Come they chook nose, chook mouth waiting no concern. First of all, the first sack as per Omo Igbo way be. So if first talk about one thing where all of us they do. I don't want to call the name of the tribe because even me baby Igbo I did one. When they call person maybe Yoruba man, people are money of man, you don't know it's not rubbish. A tribalistic statement where they make, yes. Because I know say your mind they go say, she won't talk about Yoruba people. No. Even Igbo people they do them. When they call person of man, you don't know it's not tribalism. So before you go too far, I want to just tell you say you didn't talk about that issue, but small. Before you can enter the main cocoa about how some of these churches, not because they direct them a business center then they do them. Can't talk about how all of now go they rush, they put hand for television because they want to collect healing for one pastor. Not knowing say sometimes that medicine we don't take from hospital. Now help with your faith in God. Maybe see that person. And how you get one story where they even talk inside the book will make me laugh. They plan with one man of God, make it come, those prophets, make it come cast and bind, remove all this chain where they dey inside ground for village. They come find out say this man, waiting they do be say a day before he go come cast out demon. He go send person, they come go put charm inside for ground. So he go just go some place, they go come out, they go dig up the place. Now people don't understand why be saying only him and this particular person. Go come catch this place where he they only send. They can't find out say they can't find out when they try to bury the charm. and then kasala take pause. I no go tell now wetin happen whether they finally catch the man of God or whether he come, they catch am, hand am over to police. But read the book, you go understand. Say this Christianity, wetin me and you dey use am do. Some people they carry and go on another next level. Sure you understand, as per private jet sense. But the one wey come make me laugh, come make me vex. Say even talk about this whole thing where all this man of God could just misbehave. Once they know they use your eyes see fine girl, they must slaughter you, lead you to the lamp. That kind, all those terminologies wey they use to make you feel as if, if they no manipulate you to do anything they want, that means say Holy Spirit no dey move you. If na the days of Ananias and Sapphira, read Bible you understand. I just say even me wey dey talk say I go don waka, but I like as a book he take write am. Some people they talk say he gets in writing be like primary school children. I no go tell you who talk that rubbish, but I like the way we Sylva they write too. Sometimes I don't want a person could speak big English and new procrastination. Those big English to show say myself as I be write book. I don't get time. Write book where if you understand. Simple English. The message you pass them across. You understand? But another thing I really like now how you take talk about family. You go see when mama will be Ehen will be the main character. Mama they always disturb her. This way they do like say you don't want to go church, you don't want to go church. You need to give your life to Christ. They disturb her. You could not say, the mama they disturb her, but somehow she don't get her best interest, or rather his best interest for her. They struggle and like that make you hold God for hand. Because these days with waiting Buhari economy don't use my eyes see my people. Hey, maybe by your work, if you hold God for hand these days, and a long thing as the band is talking. But this book, I want book I really enjoy. Really enjoy. A book I go read again, funny enough, because be say talk waiting everybody they talk about. Men of God at churches and what they use God do these days. But he write them in a way go even feel say okay, this church they talk about. So feel swam say now my church they talk about now my cherubim and cherubim church. No, feel catch them. But everybody in touch everybody. But till I come my way next week, what I will tell you about this book, apart from everything I don't talk, the cover. I know the best way to do the cover. The cover, now work of art on that cover, you need your own novel. But we'll talk about that on another day. Try buy as a book. In short, if you buy as a book, the first 5 people to comment, talk say they won't buy as a book. Personally, I will remove 100. I will remove 1,000. I beg you. God, I beg you. Maybe 100,000 now. 1,000 I will remove. The very first 5 people will go watch this video. Comment. Talk say they interested. Don't say you go say you won't buy the book. Then I will come call Sabi. Sabi will tell me say you don't come. She must tell me say you don't pay. Maybe the book now 3,000 naira. She will tell me say you don't pay 2,000 naira. I will complete the 1,000 naira. That's why I won't make you really buy this book. Read. And no worry. As if you don't pay me for this small promo I did do. And just because of how I take like the book and because I don't waste too much time and I won't read this book. But if I come away next time, my name is Stevie Jama. And I know where to find us for internet now. I don't need to remind myself. No lose guard. If you never facilitate, you know what to do now. I will talk to you later.